Welcome to the Spanish Civil War. Celia González, Ayumi, Mario, Celia Manzano, Irene Hortal.
Chapter 1: A Divided Society, Spain before 1931. Division of the country. Ferdinand VII broke the constitution of 1812. Conflict between the Carlists and the Cantonals. Amadeo Savoy abdicated, the First Republic was created. Alfonso XII restored the monarchy. Restoration of 1876. The conservative Cánovas, the liberal Sagasta. In 1898, Spain lost Cuba, the Philippines, and Puerto Rico against the USA. Nationalist movements in Catalonia and the Basque Country led by Sabino. In Asturias, the Reformist Party was created by Melquiades in 1912. Lorenzo Prieto, leader of the PSOE, supported Republicans. Largo Caballero, leader of the UGT, was upset by it. Alexander Leroux, emperor of Parallel, he complained about the charge in Barcelona. In 1905, the army faced Kut. In 1909, Maura expanded its territory in Morocco. The army was defeated in the Battle of Wolf Rome. General strikes in Barcelona. 1910, anarchists formed the CNT. Spain did not participate in the World War I. The CNT and the UGT created strikes that forced elections. The Africanists received part of the wages of the peninsulars.
They get angry.
Benito Márquez created the Juntas de Defensa. Eduardo Dato agreed to the army's financial request. Spain was divided between landowners, peasants, and workers. In 1906, latifundis financed counter-revolutionary unions by the social Catholics groups of Herrera. During the Triennial Bolshevik in 1918-1921, in 1921 the Communist Party led by Fugido caused strikes in Asturias and the Basque Country. Primo de Rivera carried out a coup d'etat that caused a dictatorship. Largo Caballero was the Counselor of State. In 1930, Primo de Rivera resigned. Chapter 2: Left Challenge. General José Sanjurjo made a failed coup d'etat in 1932. The Statue of Autonomy for Catalonia, led by Francesc Macia, was opposed to the Republic. Azaña versus right-wing deputies. The charge was censored by the Republic. Sanjurjo made the failed coup. Agrarian Reform Law and the Catalan Institute were approved. Casas Viejas, Cádiz, 1933, CNT strike. The right press versus the Republic. The FNT did not collaborate with the Republicans. Azaña was criticized. Death of the coalition. Relux radicals to the right. CEDA, led by José María Gil Robles. Popular Action. 1933, discontent in the Republic. Gil Robles went to Nuremberg. Juan Marc the Millionaire was against the Republic. In the election of November 19, 1933, women also voted. The CEDA and the radicals won the elections. Chapter 3: Confrontation and Conspiracy. Socialists thought the elections were fraud. Leroux was the president of the government. On December 8, anarchists formed strikes in Barcelona, Madrid, Valencia, and Zaragoza. The CNT and the FAI arrested. Largo Caballero pressed Alcalá Zamora with new elections. In 1934, tensions grew. Leroux resigned in April. Gil Robles wanted to change the constitution and the republic. Radicalization of workers' movement. Center in D'Alessio Prieto was revolutionary. Julián tried to stop the Bolsheviks. The CEDA created the hub. Ramón Serrano criticized the degenerated democracy.
Gil Robles threatened Rafael Salazar Alonso to withdraw his support to the radicals. In March 1934, the first government remodeling took place. Salazar Alonso canceled strikes, trade unions, agrarian reforms were approved, opposed by landowners and the League. Socialist mayors were the only hope for rural workers, who were eliminated. Carlos Zabalza, FNTT, called a strike against UGT militants. Salazar Alonso declared the FNTT a revolutionary conflict and left-wing members were imprisoned. Juan Antonio Ansaldo led a failed plan in Madrid. Covadonga Gap concentration. Gil Robles threatened Leroux, who named 3 CEDA ministers. Companys declared the Catalan state within the Spanish Federal Republic. In Asturias, there were lots of protests and a worker alliance. UGT, CNT, and Communist. Diego Hidalgo was in charge of the operation. The armed forces led to many deaths. Confrontations ended the Republic. Companys was imprisoned and Catalonia's autonomy was denied. Gil Robles weakens the radicals. Leroux named 5 CEDA members. Franco, Godet, Fanjul. Azaña joined the Republic in 1935. The communists took part in the Popular Front. Prieto and Azaña did away with Alcalá Zamora. Azaña became president and was replaced by Santiago Casares Quiro. Carlos Sotelo became the rights pope. Preparation of the uprising. Generals were sent to different parts of Spain, Franco Canarias, Mula Pamplona. Ignacio Hidalgo de Cisneros warned against the anti-republican gun. The 23rd of June for the coup, Franco would go to Morocco. Sanjurjo would become head of state. Repeat stopped in Europe. The 12th of July of 1936, José Castillo was murdered, followed by Carlos Sotelo. Amadeo Flores was murdered, giving Franco the opportunity to go to Las Palmas. 4. Spain's map is bleeding. Sevilla, led by Keipo de Llano, experienced a coup in July by José Cuesta Monedero, implying many deaths. Casares Quiroga didn't want to arm workers. Azaña made a coalition with Diego Martínez Barrios, replaced by José Giral. Sanjurjo died in July. Mola controlled the north, Franco the south. Franco received help from Hitler and Mussolini. There was repression by the phalanx. In 1936, refugees in the columns were killed. On July 23rd, militias wanted Zaragoza back. Global aid by Blum, French Popular Front. Pierre Cot approved it.
The Alcázar of Toledo was attacked and Coronel Moscardo sent his son to death. The 9th of September, Vicente Rojo told Coronel Moscardo to stop the bombings, but he didn't accept. The 21st of September, there was an encounter of the rebel bosses in the aerodrome of Salamanca, and Franco was named commander. The 15th of October, the Soviet Union sent their first weapons, and the Kremlin forbid Germany and Italy to use Spain to modify the Europeans' balance of power. On October 1917, the Russian Revolution took place, and it meant an aspiration for the left, meanwhile the right had been building barriers against possible Republican threats. In 1923, Spain became a dictatorship, and in 1926, Portugal too. In 1934, the defeat of the left in Austria occurred. Hitler and Mussolini showed tolerance towards the policy with left and communism. Gil Robles went to a Nazi concentration in Nuremberg, Germany, and he based the Zeta propaganda on the techniques he had learned on an study trip to Germany. Plays were given to Germany and Italy. The rebel generals sent their best troops to the peninsula, and the Soviet weapons were crucial for Madrid's defense. Chamberlain eliminated Poland's aid pact in case of external aggression. Oliveira Salazar sent aid to the armed rebels. Spanish commercial interests invested on textiles, mining, cork, wine, and olive oil. Norman King was British Counsel on Barcelona. He sent reports to members of the cabinet in London. At the end of November 1937, Sir Robert Hodgson was the official representative towards anti-communist Spain in the British government. He had an interview with Franco, and he informed the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Franco's kindness. Churchill's position was neutral. In 1938, there were protests against the Anglo-Italian Pact, so Churchill reconsidered his position. Chapter 6. Madrid is the heart, the central epic. In 1939, the Republic was defeated, and German and Italian anti-fascists that were fighting in Spain were sent to concentration camps, gas chambers, or were captured by the SS. The 24th of March, Vicente Rojo was named colonel. There was an increasement of political conflicts, and the fight of the Republicans became an effort to survive.
Chapter 7. Reaction and terror in God's City. Germany and Italy wanted to intervene in the Spanish affairs. They also tried to upgrade La Falange. Franco said that Spain would be an Axis satellite, and he also promised minerals to Germany. The 21st of October 1936, there was an execution in Montreal. Margarita Nelken was a Republican politician. Republican women were imprisoned. Franco neutralized the monarchists that wanted a restoration, the Carlists that wanted a theocracy, and La Falange wanted a raid. He wanted Spain to be an Axis and gave resources to Germany. Manuel Falconde was the president of the National Defense Council. He defended the Carlist autonomy. Ramón Serrano Suñer created a complete and formal state structure. La Falange was divided between the radicals that supported Manuel Edilla and the legitimates led by Aznar and Sancho Davila. Aznar in 1937 was arrested. Manuel Edilla was named national head the 18th of April. The 19th they say the party's name was Falange Española Tradicionalista y de los Jons. He was arrested the 25th of April. Franco's aim was to eradicate liberal ideas. Catalan and Euskera were forbidden. Politics in the Republican War, revolution and terror in the Devil City. Tribunals were substituted by revolutionary tribunals. Communists and socialists wanted to win the war, but the CNT, the POUM and the PSOE wanted a revolution to win. In 1939, Republicans argued about the defeat. Madrid was controlled by trade unions. Villages created the Popular Front Committee and the Public Security Committee. Women played an important role in the production of weapons, health, and public services. Stalin wrote to Largo Caballero to work together with the Republican Party he then wanted, so the USSR declared the POUM as an enemy. The CNT retired from the Catalan government.
Indalecio Prieto was the rival.
In 1938, there was the trial of POUM executives. Centralist methods were established. 9. Defeated installments. Nacionalists attacked Basque Country, Bilbao, Gijón, Avilés, and Aragon, leading to political predominance of Franco. The first cabinet was held, leading to the reconstruction of Spain. Franco became obsessed with Madrid, so he started offensives and nationalists crossed Ebro. To protect Valencia, Negrín tried an unsuccessful attack, the Battle of Ebro. The Republic was doomed. In 19th, under nationalist control. Franco's reconstruction consisted of torture, imprisonment, exile, and execution. In his moral redemption, he made camps for Republicans. On his deathbed, he said he had no regrets.
The end. Thanks for watching.